Hello and welcome to Dave's Skillet. Today we are making lasagna. Start off with 2 cups of water right into the pot, followed by a beef bouillon cube. Correction, chicken bouillon cube. My bad. The chicken. And going to turn this heat on. I'm going to put on about 3 just to get things going. I'm going to add, I'm not going to add that yet. I'm going to add the tomato sauce, tomato soup. I like these pop tops. Pretty good. Now just pour all that in there. I've added 2 cups of water to accommodate this tin here and the next tin that's going in, which is vegetable beef soup. This is going to be the base. I have a base. Not going to add the paste just yet. That'll be later. I'm also going to be adding diced tomatoes with green chilies and whole green beans. Now I have to take the water out of the whole green beans, but not the diced tomatoes. I'm going to just put the whole can of that in. Need just a little bit of water to get the rest of that out of there. Pour it into the other can and kind of play experiments here. Chemistry 101, right? And I'll pour it back into that tin. And that's just to get all the extra flavor out of it that I can. Don't want to throw any flavor away. Swish it around. Get all the contents of the can out. That's it for that one. There we go. And then in it goes. That's it. Now give this a good mix, good stir. Be adding some bell peppers to it, but not until later. And some stewed tomatoes. Spices, I'm going to use crushed red pepper because I like crushed red pepper. So I'm going to add about a teaspoon of that. In that goes. Right. Now I need some onion powder, about a teaspoon. In it goes. And I'll be cutting some onion up and throwing that in. This is garlic. About a half a teaspoon of that. I'm going to put some thyme in it. About that much. I'm going to put some parsley in it. Just a bit. Just a bit of fennel, because that's going to make it taste so nice. Not that much. Got some Italian seasoning I'm going to put into it. About that much. And that's about it for the spices. And I got to put some pepper in it too, I forgot. I prefer using this kind of pepper to just ground pepper out of a tin or a bottle or whatever, just about that much. I may have to add more of this stuff later, and we'll see how that all goes. Give it a good stir. Now, part of the lasagna, the main ingredient will be made some meatloaf. And now I'm going to add that meatloaf, what was left over and frozen, I'm going to add that to my lasagna as one of the layers. Ooh, you didn't see that coming. Yes, sir. That would be quite nice. Also some mozzarella cheese, ricotta cheese, and I'm going to add this meat, the roast beef, stock and all, the whole thing. Not worried about the grease from the tin, don't worry about that. Some stewed beef in here will be real nice flavor enhancer. I'll show you one of these. They're fairly large, actually. Look at the size of that. Yeah. You wouldn't think. I'm going to have to buy some more of those. $2.74 for what size? I think it's 10 ounce, 12 ounce. 12 ounce can of that's $2.74 at Walmart today. No, I won't be going over there because it's going to snow. It snowed yesterday. It's going to snow. In fact, there's flakes coming down already. So I'm going to add this up to number 4 now. That's starting to smell like something. I'm not going to take a taster of it yet because it's not really hot. I want to do the tasting when it's got a bit more heat to it. I got to get out some onion. I'm going to use about 2 slices of it and dice them up. About like that. Yellow onion. Now, I use my ceramic knife. It can, at least it can handle this. It's kind of dull, but it's cutting veggies okay. Anything more than that, it's not that good. I'm not going to buy a sharpener for it, so it's just going to be the way it is. And I'm spilling onions everywhere. That's okay. In they go. Gotta have onions in it. It ain't sauce without the onions. Now I'm going to add the tomato paste. I'm going to put the whole thing in there. 6 ounces. I don't believe I will need any more than that. If I do, I'll have to get another one of these then. And that's looking pretty good. That'll be pretty good color. Now, you gotta stir that in. It's still not that hot, but you gotta get there. Paste will blend in eventually. I'm also going to add some mushrooms to this, about a handful, or 1/3 of a cup, or actually a half a cup would probably be better. Yeah, put a half a cup of mushroom in it. And we will be back. Okay, that's been cooking for about 10 minutes. Now I'm going to add green beans and diced tomato. I've drained them both. Didn't really need the extra liquid. The extra flavor, yep, I need that. Say hello to Flavor Town. Now, that's all that goes in there. I put 1/3 of a cup of bell pepper in it already, diced. And I put about 2/3 a cup of mushrooms and 2/3 a cup of the bell peppers. I only had a small amount of mushrooms in my freezer. I didn't want to put a small amount back. So I just put the whole thing, which came to about 2/3 cup of mushrooms. And that's okay. I use them all up. So when I do my next shopping trip, I'll buy some more mushrooms. And that's great. I think 2/3 of a cup is better anyway for this recipe. I'll have a bit more in there. Now the ricotta, I've taken that out of the fridge, right? You want that at room temperature. So I've taken it out. I'm just going to leave it on the countertop while I'm doing the sauce. I've got to heat up the water for the lasagna. In fact, I've got to add the water to the lasagna. And we'll be back. And it's been cooking for another 10 minutes. This is going to be about 2 hours on that sauce. Cook time total, I would say probably close to 4 hours. Close to 4 hours for all of it. I'm going to add a slice, just a single slice, mind you, of bacon to the sauce at this point. Just one slice, not cooked, not fried, not anything, right in it. I'm going to leave that in there until I get the flavor I want. And then I'll pull it out, put it in the pan, fry it up, crisp it up, chop it up, and then put it back in the sauce. But right now, that's going to give me some real good flavor. This is smoked bacon, by the way. I didn't mention that, but yeah, use a smoked bacon. This isn't the best bacon that you can buy, but hey, whatever you want to buy, you go ahead and do that. That's up to you. You get that down there toward the bottom where the heat is, and just leave that in there. Don't worry, it'll cook. And while it's cooking, it's going to give me all that flavor. We'll see how that turns out. I'm going to put this down to low on the back burner. Now I got this up on high for the water for the noodles. That'll take a while. I've added about a teaspoon of coarse sea salt, like this. And yeah, don't use anything else. The coarse is the best. And don't use any more than that amount. Because we are going to drain the noodles, but I just want the flavor to kind of embed itself That was starting to come back up to the surface. I don't want that. Okay, and we'll be back in a few seconds. Okay, the water's ready. I've got 9 lasagna noodles that I'm going to cook. Should take about 10 minutes. So we'll set the time and we'll be back as soon as this thing dings off. Okay, that's the noodles done. 10 minutes is 10 minutes. I've scooped them out of the pot and put them in here to cool down. As you can see, I can hold up my hand so it's cooling down. This is purified water, not tap water. So, yeah. I'm just about there. I've got a few more things that I got to do, mostly with the meatballs, or the meat loaf. I got to finish thawing this out. But I think what I'll do is I'll steep it in the hot water, and that'll help. I got to wait for that to cool down just a bit more. I don't want it boiling hot. I don't want them to cook. I just want them to defrost. So we'll do it that way because I know it'll be quicker. So meanwhile, I've got the dish that it's going to go in all ready. In fact, I can put the first layer down. We'll give it a look, see what it looks like. That way, before I do anything with those noodles, with the water, if I need more noodle, then this would be a good time to put more noodles in. I don't think I'll need more, but yeah, sometimes you have to play it by ear. I've not used this pan before, so I don't know how close I'm going to be to the mark. It looks like it's going to fit. So, yep. Pretty close, but I think it'll do. Yeah, there. That's the first layer down. And all I got to do is put some sauce on it. I'll do that in a few minutes. We're getting there. How about that? Okay, fans, we're going to start building this pie. I put down a layer of sauce on the pan first, then the noodles on top of that, and we're going to just build layers. Just like that. Now, I'm going to put some ricotta cheese on that layer. I'm going to try to put some ricotta on it. And it doesn't want to open, so we got to cut it open. That'll happen. No biggie. Just get out your trusty knife. Cut the top of the ricotta cheese off. This is room temperature now, so it's going to go in here a little bit easier than it would have. I'm going to put some more cheese, some Parmesan cheese on top of this. I think the Parmesan will give it a bit more of a boost on flavor in this part of the pie, but yeah. Gotta rinse this off. Don't want to make a mess of it. I'm going to use the entire 15-ounce container for this layer. In case you're wondering, the whole ball wax goes in here. It's just about done. I'm down to the scrape. That's it. You can see it's already starting to melt a bit. That's great. That's what we want. This is what I call my cheese layer. Don't really need to do a whole lot more to it than what I'm doing right now. And that's it for that. I'm going to rinse this spoon off in case I need to use it again for something else. Put it to the side. Get out the cheese. Actually, I think I'm going to use the Italian 5 cheese for this layer. I'll be using this Kraft Italian 5 cheese. It won't be the only cheese I use. Just for this layer here. See, I'm going to use probably about half of this bag, which is a cup, maybe a bit more. Not going to put any sauce on top of this layer. Don't think that's going to be necessary. Just about going to use all this. In fact, I might as well. It's taking most of it up. Let me just put it all in there. It's going to be cheese hungry. So, there, we're putting another layer of noodles on. Pasta. That goes right on top. And now, we will put another layer of sauce. This time I want some of the veggies in there. Actually, I want a lot of them in there. And some of that meat that I added in there. That's going to hit the deck too. I'm not going to worry about that piece of bacon just yet. It's going to go on top. I'm trying to get as many of those pieces of beef that I can on here. So I kind of have to look for them, fish them up. There he is. Oh, that's a big one, that one. Put him right there. Here's another bit. Some mushroom with it. Sauce is thickened up a bit. And that's good. Maybe I should have counted those pieces of beef so I would know how many I'm fishing for. Maybe I got them all up there. I don't know. Could be. I'm not seeing any more. I'm going to put another layer of cheese on top of this. This is going to be the Parmesan blend cheese. Probably going to put the whole bag because I've already used a portion of this. Not going to make it as thick as the other one because this is Parmesan, right? And I want to save a little bit of it for the top. Put that right there. Okay, we're going to add the meatloaf. Meatloaf is ready to go on. So here comes the meatloaf bomb. That's looking pretty good. One there, slice over there, slice over there. Try to get this spread out as best I can. Put a slice there, scoop this down. I found another piece of that steak, a smaller piece, off camera. I gotta say, it was pretty delicious. Okay. I need some more cheese on that. I knew I was holding out for a reason. Here we go. And now for this layer. Take me a little bit longer for this layer because I'm going to deal with that piece of bacon yet. Got to fry it up and then pulverize it into bits. Oh yeah, that's going to look good. That's going to look real good. We got to put some sauce on it. A bit more down there in the corners, a bit more in the middle, and right here in the side is a bit bare. It's looking pretty good. Is actually starting to boil a bit. That's good, because this sauce that's left over, I'm going to use it for spaghetti night. Oh yeah, gotta be good for that. Oh, there's a piece of that steak. Ooh, it's calling my name. I can't help myself. Oh yeah, it is so tender. Break in your mouth, tender. I would say, if you're going to make spaghetti, put a ton of that in the mix. You won't regret it. Oh yeah. Going to add a little bit more pepper on top, because I think it needs it. That's just me. I like pepper. Yeah. And we will be right back. Okay, the bacon's crispyified. I'm going to add that to the dish. I've added some provolone cheese, some mozzarella cheese sticks chopped up. And I'm going to add some more mozzarella shredded to the mix. I think that's a lot. Yeah. I didn't put any olives in it. That's okay. I have olives, I just didn't add them. But you can put olives in this dish if you want to, in the pot. And it'll be good if you like olives. Some people don't like them. I have one friend here, he doesn't like olives. That's not why I didn't add them, I just didn't add them. I'm making a dish later, potato salad, that's going to take a lot of my olives up, so that's kind of why I didn't. They're kind of like, I need them for something else. We're having a dinner at the end of the week, and that's my potluck. Potato salad. And that was on request, so yeah. And that's about 2 cups, maybe 2 2/3 cup. I did use a bit of this already, but yeah. That's looking pretty good, I think. Yeah. Can't put it on that big burner there, it's too hot. So I'm going to have to leave it there for a second. But I got a tripod that says I can move that. That's okay. You can still see it. Yep. Taking a sample of this sauce. This is going to be good sauce. I'll be making some spaghetti with this. Oh yeah. That bacon in there? Yep, you can taste it. Good stuff. Okay, cooking time is going to be 45 minutes, 350 degrees. Gotta get my clock. Don't want to forget that I got something in here cooking. Here we go. 45 minutes to showtime. That looks pretty good. And we will be back. I got a mess to clean up. Okay, 45 minutes later, and the bell's rung. Time to pull out the lasagna. Turn the oven off. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's hot. Baby. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Wow. That looks gorgeous. I'm going to have to let it cool down because it is really hot. But it looks like it's done. Oh yeah. Cheese is melted and all. Oh yeah. So we'll be back in about, what? I'd give it 20 minutes to cool down. That'll be good. We shall return after this thing cools down. Then I can slice up a slice for myself and see what it's like. Well, it is lunchtime. Let's see how this cuts up. Yes, I'm using a pizza cart. Oh yeah. It is smelling so good. Yeah. I need to get in there with a smaller knife. that'll do it. That'll do. Yep, let's see if I can't scoop one of these out. I guess I gotta hang on to it. Oh, and where's that knife? Oh yeah. That's looking pretty good. You didn't get all of it. Making a bit of a mess with it. That's okay. We'll get it on there. Oh yeah. Oh, that is really good. Oh. That is the best lunch. Oh yes. I hope you make it. If you do, leave a comment. Tell me how it went for you. There's many ways you can alter it. Put your own ingredients in it. You don't have to use meatloaf. You can use whatever you have on hand and just go for it. So bon appetit, my friends, and enjoy. Just one last thing before I close. One thing you could do for a plating option, after you plate the lasagna, you can put a couple ladlefuls of the sauce that's left over right on top of it. Oh, I just tried that. Let me tell you, that's a heck of a kicker. So enjoy, bon appetit, subscribe, and give me a like. Have a great day.